guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd do a kind of favourites video, but it's not a favourites video. I personally think favourites videos are a little old-fashioned and out of date. So I'm just calling this things I've been enjoying recently, and my whole motivation for the video is there'll be a lot of people that are stuck indoors and maybe they're looking for things to do and whatnot, so if I can maybe spring some new ideas on you, then cool. So take from whatever you want out of this. If you just want to know what I've been enjoying, awesome. If you want to look for something to enjoy, awesome. So most of these things I've been enjoying have been pretty much this year, so January to March, but some of them were December time, which is also another reason why I'm not classing it as like a monthly favourites, because it's quite spread out. So I'm going to start off with entertainment, and I've been enjoying a couple of TV series and films. I'm very picky when it comes to TV series and films. I will watch them, and 90% of the time I will come across a film or a TV series and I'll come out the cinema, or I'll finish watching it and be like, yeah, that was okay. I rarely get excited, but I think I started watching it in January. I was bored one night looking for something to watch on Netflix, and I found a TV series called Sex Education, and me being the slight perv I am, I thought, oh cool, Sex Education, that sounds funky, let's watch that. If you are under 18 and you don't like that kind of sexual crude humour, then it's probably not for you. Avoid it like the plague. But if you're like me, it's really, I fell in love with it. I literally watched one episode and I was texting my boyfriend saying, you need to watch this, and we ended up watching like 4 or 5 episodes at his house. It is so funny. The main character's mum is a sex therapist, and so it kind of appealed to the psychologist in me as well, but it is funny. Don't get me wrong, it's not all, about sexual humour and whatnot. There is some themes in it that are quite, hard-hitting and dark. Especially the second series. The first couple of episodes are less focused on sex and more, looking at the bigger picture. So it's not all silly, crude, immature. There are really some mature themes to it. Another programme I loved was, again, Netflix original, called Lock and Key. It's really good. Again, so if you're not into sex education, you might be into Lock and Key. It's very much fantasy based. It's about a family who move, I can't remember where they lived and where they moved to, but they basically moved into a house, and in this house they find these magical keys, and these magical keys can do certain things like there's a key called the Anywhere key, and if you imagine a place you've been to, stick it in a door and open the door, that place you imagined is on the other side of the door. So for example, if I wanted to go to Disney World, I could just imagine Disney World, put the key in the lock, open up the door, and then Disney World's on the other side. So that's really good, and it's just about the adventures, and so I really enjoyed that. I'm hoping there's going to be a season 2, because that was the first season. And the film that I really enjoyed was Disney Pixar, of course, and it was Disney Onward. I think my boyfriend enjoyed it more than I did. I did enjoy it, and I think I enjoyed it that bit more because, you get me when you go to the cinema with someone and somebody's really enjoying themselves and they're laughing away. It makes you feel happy, and I quite like Onward. I never actually said the film's name. There you go, Onward. It's very Dungeons and Dragons themed, very Disney, very fun loving, so that's a really good film to watch as well. Obviously we can't watch films right now, but it probably won't be long before it's on Disney Plus. Which, entertainment wise, I wasn't going to mention it because I just did a whole video on it, but quick update. I've been loving Disney Plus. I watched a Goofy movie last night, which is filmed in 1995. Films usually in that time period don't have audio description because they would have came out in video, not DVD. This had audio description, so I think Disney Plus has literally put audio description on older films just for Disney Plus. Now that's a film in 1995. I want to test that theory and see if I can go even further back to the likes of, you know, Alice in Wonderland, Snow White, see if they have audio description, and then if they do, I'll be thoroughly impressed. Okay, next things I've been loving is we're going to do the food and drink category. So, let's do the drink first. Strawberry Fanta. So I've always known that I've loved strawberry Fanta. The first time I had it was when I was down in London. And you know how sometimes you go to Burger King or whatever and they have the little machines where you get to pick what drink you want, and it can be like, you know, cherry coke or I don't know, you know, all the different flavours. I'm trying to think of flavours and I can't think. So one time I went and the person I with got strawberry Fanta. I can't remember what Fanta I got, and I was like, can I try some of your Fanta? And I did, and I fell instantly in love with it. So recently I discovered a shop. So there's one in Glasgow and there's one in Coatbridge called Scoops and Treats. And it, you know, it basically does American candy, pancakes, chocolate, milkshakes. It does all that kind of stuff. So they had all the funky flavours of Fanta in them, so strawberry Fanta, every kind of Fanta you can imagine. So when I was there, I ended up picking up a can of strawberry Fanta and falling head over heels in love with it all over again. It is very, very sweet, very, very sugary, and it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I do love it. And also from Scoops and Treats, Skittle milkshakes. Now, I was never a milkshake girl other than getting a large banana milkshake from Wimpy. It's the only thing I would get from Wimpy. I was never a milkshake girl, but I am trying to gain a bit more weight, and I thought, you know, what better way to try and gain weight than drink something like milkshakes. So started looking at them, realised this place Scoops and Treats does, if you can think of a chocolate bar, they do them. You know, they do Kinder Bueno milkshakes, Ferrero Rocher milkshakes, crunchy milkshakes, Oreo milkshakes. The only like sweetie milkshake they do is Skittles, and I thought that sounds pretty cool. Because one time I had a Millions, the Sweeties milkshake, and it was, again, it wasn't my milkshake, I just had a sip of someone else's. And it tasted phenomenal. So I thought, I'm going to try a Skittles one. Again, it's very, 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 very sweet. It's very sweet. It's very rich. It's very creamy. I love that kind of stuff now, and I'm trying to gain weight, but I can't consume a lot of that stuff because it does not agree with my stomach. So I always get, because you can only get regular or large, I always get a regular and I can never finish it all. My boyfriend has to because I just can't. I end up just getting to a point where I feel quite sick and really full, and I don't get that way with anything, but they are super good. My boyfriend likes the Oreo ones. He had a Skittle one once before, but he's like, Skittle one's too sweet. On the slightly healthier side, I've been really enjoying Tesco's own, it's gluten-free, dairy-free mango yogurt. So again, any dairy products, I can eat dairy products, but I have to choose carefully because it does go for me. Like, I've been really enjoying the Muller Corner yogurts, like really enjoying them, but I can only eat them maybe once a week as a special treat. So the other time I have Alpro yogurt, which I really enjoy, but I had the plain Alpro yogurt and I would mix my protein powder in it, yum yum yum. But my mum found in Tesco's own gluten-free, dairy-free mango yogurt. It's really good. It tastes like mango juice but in a yogurt form. It's really tasty, like really enjoy it. And the last food favourite I've been enjoying is, and this is probably a bit of a probably a bit of a cheesy one, not literally cheesy, but my boyfriend's cooking, like, so there's two things that my boyfriend makes me that I really enjoy. One of them's called chicken zashur, I can never say that. It's basically like chicken breasts. And when he does them in the slow cooker, they're fantastic. Chicken breasts that are so tender and soft, you can rip them apart. Just doused in gravy, because that's what me and him both like. And then smiley faces. So what he does is he cuts all the chicken up, cuts the smiley faces up, and then just douses it in gravy. And it literally probably looks like a dog's dinner, but let me tell you, it tastes the best thing in the whole world, and I love it. And the other thing he makes, which I really enjoy, is he calls it Nando's chicken. And it's basically like chicken with it's like Nando's peri peri sauce and rice and a few other like spices and whatnot. He's not one for spice, so when I say spices, I'm not talking hot, I'm, you know, because he loves Nando's, and I really enjoy that too. And the thing I enjoy about it as well is he's like me, he likes his chicken cut up into wee teeny tiny pieces, so I never have to ask and feel like I'm being a prima donna, because he likes it, he just does it for me because that's what he likes too. So yeah, I know, probably a bit of a puppy lovesick one, but I love my boyfriend's cooking. And the last couple of things I've been enjoying, these are just kind of random things that can't be put in categories. This is a bit of a bittersweet thing I've been enjoying. The weather. So this is Saturday, I'm filming this now. In any other normal situation, I'd be at my boyfriend's right now. In fact, in any other normal situation, today's the 28th of March, I'd actually have uni all day and then I'd be at my boyfriend's. So yeah, I'd probably be at my boyfriend's by now and he'd be making dinner. But it's not a normal situation. But I've been complaining to him since, oh gosh, I'd say the end of January. I like going out walks. He doesn't, but I like going out walks. But we haven't been able to go out walks for, honestly, I'd say about 6 to 8 weeks, because every weekend, maybe not the weekday, but every Saturday or every Sunday, it has been horrible rainy weather. Horrible rainy weather. Then the monster comes along, and I said that to everyone. I said, I bet you this weekend, not this weekend I'm filming it as in last weekend, I said I bet you this will be the first full weekend, Saturday and Sunday, where it's dry and nobody can go out and do anything nice because of the monster. And I was right. So it's bittersweet. I have really been enjoying the weather recently. It hasn't rained in quite a few days, and if it has, it's been so minor that, you know, I haven't noticed. Yes, it's still quite brisk, cold and windy, but I don't care. It's been sunny, which means even if it's cold and brisk, I can still go out and have a walk. I just wrap up warm. I can still go out and walk. You're still allowed to walk once a day, which is great. I just can't walk with my boyfriend. But yeah, so I have really been enjoying the weather. I just wish in other circumstances I could enjoy it more. I've also been enjoying my onyx. So my onyx is somewhere over my bed. I'm not going to go and grab him because I've stopped too many times throughout this video. But I think I've spoke about him before. He's a little plush killer whale. And he's from the company Sensei, which, you know, if you watch my videos, you'll know what Sensei is. And I have sent packs for him. I recently just purchased 3 more. And the one that's been inside him since November was apricot and vanilla, and it literally smelled like peach yogurt. I love that one. I literally just put a new one in him now, which is coconut and cotton. I thought that was a nice fresh kind of spring smell. I like it, but it's definitely not as strong as apricot and vanilla, so I'll need to repurchase that one at one time. Definitely love that. And the last random thing I've been really enjoying is the new layout of my room. And I know if you can see, you're watching my videos and you're probably thinking, I don't notice. But then again, you see a very small portion of my room. So in my room, the side I'm filming at is basically the furthest away point in my room. Then right next to my camera there's my bed, and then further over next to the window where sometimes I film is the other side of my bed. My bed's right in the middle of my room. So because my bed's right in the middle of my room, I basically have to walk around my bed, and I've got the two sides. So on the two sides of my room I used to have DVD holders, big, long, tall, towery ones. They've been taken away now and put in the spare room, and in this side of my room I've got new drawers. They're not new, these were my mum and dad's old drawers. But the drawers I used to have at this side of my room were little cheap ones, just a quick fix thing my mum got me from Amazon. But they were a bit of a pain because they were quite small, and my top drawer was getting to the point where it was always jammed, or there was always things sticking out of it, and it was my underwear. And I'm not really embarrassed about that kind of thing, but you know, my mum always would come in and be like, your bra's sticking out from your drawer, you know. It was just more of a pain in the backside, and I tried to open my drawer and it kept getting stuck, and then it was a wrestle to get it back in. So I finally got, they're hand-me-downs but I do love them, big proper drawers that open with no fuss. And because they're really big as well, I can now put my phone in the side of my drawer without it falling down, because there wasn't a lot of room up here either. So there's now plenty of room for my lamp, my Sensei burner, my tissues. There's just plenty of room. It's much more spacious. I also, this is really boring, but it excites me, I also got both of my rugs clean as well, so they've had a nice spring spruce. So yeah, just little things. But that's all the things I've really been enjoying. There's probably, you know, much more to come. Let me know, comment down below and let me know things you've been enjoying for the past 3 or so months, because we're all in the same boat. We're all probably looking for inspiration, whether you're taking inspiration from this video to do a little declutter or spring clean, or you want to go and watch Lock and Key, or you know, you want to go and make your own milkshake. You know, I commend you. So I hope you guys are having an awesome, safe day, and I will definitely talk to you in a future video. Bye guys!